This is a weed that pretty much grows in everybody's yard. It's kind of like a little pointed thing on the end of a long stem, and it kind of grows everywhere. Look how thick it is all out through here. Anyway, you pick them, make sure you leave good long stems on them, and I'm gonna show you what we used to do with them as a kid. Have you ever seen these white flowers? They grow by the hundreds in your yard, and they are white clover flowers. There was another thing we did as a kid. My sisters used to make me help them do this when I was a little kid. Just give me just a minute to pick a few. But anyway, they're just white clover flowers, and you pick them with the long stem. Alright, I'm going to head back up to the porch and we'll sit down and I'll show you what we do with them. Anyway, with the little things like this that grow in your yard, good heaven, that traffic's going to get bad. They grow in your yard and they have the long stems. You want to keep a long stem, you bring it under, wrap it around, and hold it like this. And this was our guns. You'd hit it like this and this would come flying off. Gun, wrap it around, and you just point it and pow. But these were our fun toys as a child. This is what we did. My sisters would gather these clover flowers. My sisters would gather these white clover flowers. Then they'd trim it off, and then you take the bottom of it and you tie a knot in it, like that. Kind of keep it tight. Take the next one, trim it off, and do the same thing. But what you want to do is you want to put this through that hole and then tighten it, and you make another loop. Make another loop. It's really nice and windy and cool out here today. Alright, then you just, for every one you put through, you put another, you make another loop, stick the end of the flower through, and then tighten it here, and then go to the next loop, and make another, or the next stem, and make another loop, another flower, stick it through the hoop. Well, I missed it. Hang on a second. Stick it through the little hoop, and you just keep doing that and tying it until you get a whole round, a whole line of flowers. But anyway, this is what they did with the flowers. When you get them all tied in a circle, they can be used as bracelets, necklaces, or if there was a lot of June weddings back then, they used to make the little flower crowns for the little flower girls to wear on their heads as they come down the aisle, and they always had the fresh flowers. But I spent probably, I don't know, about 35 minutes just putting this small one together, tying it, and I didn't hook the ends together. I just made a little quick rope just so you guys could see it. But yeah, that's what My sisters used to rope me into making these for them. We'd be sitting out in the yard for hours on end making these things. And some of them, man, they'd get like 6-7 feet long. And my sisters would use them to play with and stuff. And I just did it to help them out or did it to have something to do. So, and I got me some dandelions. I'm going to clean the green off from them, and I'm going to put them through the dehydrator, and I'm going to make tea out of them. I just picked a few this morning, and I got to try to get back out there. My back started hurting really bad, so I had to stop. But I want to get back out there and pick some more because I want to dehydrate them and use them in tea this coming fall. Makes a great fall tea. But you don't wash them or anything like that. You just pick them, get the green off from them, dehydrate them, and then once you do use them, once they're done saturating in your water, you pour the tea through like a coffee filter or something like that to filter out. There might be some dirt or seeds or bugs or something in there. You know, tiny little bugs get in these flowers. And just pour it through a filter and it cleans it right out, but it still gives you the dandelion tasting tea. Alright, I just wanted to show you some of these things. I was sitting out in my yard and I remembered them, looking at them, like the rockets that the boys used to pick, and they'd use them as guns, and when you pop that, boy, those things used to fly fast and hard. And then I remembered the little flowers that the girls used to make crowns out of and how they did them, and I wanted to share it with you guys, because this is stuff that was from the 60s and 70s, and I'm sure somewhere somebody still does it today. Yeah, probably grown-ups, no kids probably do it, but thank you guys for watching.